What's going on, guys? Mitch here. Today we're taking a look at a long-term review on this Kask Protone Icon. You will have seen the unboxing video of this originally about a year and a half, 2 years ago, something along that type of stretch. I have used this on and off for a few seasons now, and wanted to kind of give you a breakdown of what I thought. And as you can see, I have not kept it pretty. It's full of sweat. It's full of use. It is an absolute beauty of a helmet. And I think wears the crown, pun intended, of probably the best helmet I've actually owned to date, and I've had quite a few. So I just wanted to have a quick topic on this today. Nothing formal, nothing too in-depth with specs and whatnot. It's just us talking about my experience with the helmet, and hopefully it can help persuade some people to either pick it up or cross it off their list, depending on what they're looking for. So first and foremost, you will have seen this helmet many a times on the tour. Lots of teams ride it. In fact, a lot of teams ride it who aren't even riding for Kask, which is kind of cool. So that was kind of my inkling in terms of, you know, why I wanted to try it was, well, why are so many guys using it who aren't running that brand? So that was kind of cool. And then obviously you dig into Weight Weenies, you dig into Trainer Road, and a lot of guys just say really good things about the helmet. So I'm a, I think, 58 centimeter head, and I think it actually says the sizing on the back here, which is 52 to 58 for a medium. My initial concerns were this is going to be a tight-fitting helmet because I'm at the upper end of a medium, and a large was, I think, 59 to, I don't know, 65 or whatever. So I had some kind of reservations on the sizing. Got it, totally wasn't a problem. In fact, I've even used it this fall, and I'm filming this right now kind of mid-October. So I have done a lot of vlogs outside in this helmet with, you know, headwear and whatnot underneath it. So I do, in fact, have some room to go. So pretty cool. As you can see, lots of ventilation, big air intakes on this guy as well on the front, which is awesome. The cooling of this is through the roof, yet the aerodynamic channeling and whatnot is kind of what sells this for a lot of people. So super aero, and I did notice when I got this helmet, when I had my SL7, I was setting, just from this helmet, I was setting some PRs with same wattage efforts, which was kind of surprising because I didn't think a helmet would make that much of a difference, but apparently, you know, you can shave a second or two here and there just by a helmet. And what was I running before that? Was it the Specialized Prevail? I think 2 at the time, or 3? Anyway, one of those guys. On the back, I actually really appreciate this reflective strip as well. I have, you know, anytime you can be seen, I'm always going to be a big fan of that. So that's a nice little touch. I have seen people take that off just because it doesn't really look the part. But you know what? It's the back. It's a reflective strip. So if you're riding at night, certainly keep it. One of the things on the back of the helmet that I definitely appreciate as well is this adjustable kind of back. And, you know, a lot of people don't really talk about this, but it does, in fact, adjust up and down, not just in and out, kind of with that, it's almost like a boa style, but it's not boa, obviously. But, you know, that is kind of nice because I've got this weird notch. Well, actually, most people have a weird notch in the back of their head. And, anyway, it's always good to be able to adjust around that. So, drop it down, up, down, fit around that arch on your cranium, and, cinch it down, and this helmet is not going anywhere. And I will actually say it's quite a deep position wise too. Like, I would say I kind of keep it probably around there, but you can pull this thing like right out and like really wrap the bottom of your head around without any problems. Food for thought, depending on kind of how big your head is. The ratchet itself, no issues in terms of kind of getting the sizing right on this. It goes in, goes out, and there's a reason it's the gold standard in my opinion. Really comfortable fitting helmet. All the liner as well. I'm going to open this up here. Get some light inside. All the liner, as we can see, looks all really good. It is removable at certain parts, I believe. Haven't had to. I just kind of go off the mindset that when you do get sweaty, obviously let it dry out, and every now and then give it a little clean, and you know, it'll kind of take care of itself. Very comfortable. No issues whatsoever with the lining coming out, peeling, etc. And you can get a good look in there. There's nothing that would stand out to me as giving me any issues. The one thing that I always tend to wear out is actually the front of the helmet, where your forehead goes. And once again, actually I'm going to show it this way. Once again, no issues. Really comfortable, and it's not compressed down too bad either. It's just comfortable. No issues, no hot spots. And as you can see, those two vents on the front, where the intakes are, 1 and 2 are the two main ones, they go right through those foam pieces. So as you're riding, I find typically those get really wet in a lot of other helmets. And in this case, because that ventilation's coming in, it kind of dries that off. So certainly appreciate that. Didn't really have any issues there. I think it's a great helmet. What else did I have here? I talked about the fit. I'm kind of at the upper end. Oh, the buckle. You know what? I just appreciate this. I know it has no bearing on the overall helmet, but there's something about this leather buckle, and I don't even know if it's real leather, but I just love the fact that it has this kind of throwback old school Kask leather chin strap. I'm sure they could cut that off and save 10 grams. I just think it's so cool. And once again, no stretch, really comfortable. And I hope that's something they do continue. I know that they've released another helmet. I don't know if they've actually kept this leather chin strap, but I have always loved that about the design. And I hope they kept that, because it's so cool. In terms of the rest of it, yeah, you know what? It's a standard buckle. It's not giving you any issues there. It's whatever. You know, they're all going to be about the same. They've obviously saved some weight by hollowing out or skeletonizing that clip, which is fine. Otherwise, this is the favorite helmet I think I've ever used. And, you know, I would gladly test another version of the Protone Icon. I buy it again if they've released a new version, which I believe, I can't remember what it's called, but there was a newer version. I'd love to try it, but I think it's like a $400 helmet, which kind of makes me a little like, ugh, I don't know if I want to spend that. Versus, you know, I'd rather just pick up one of these over the winter again as they're on sale. You know, 30% off. I would gladly ride the same helmet, you know, again into another season. Or if you're, you know, kind of feeling the cool vibes and you want to get a couple different versions of it, you know, for me, I've got a black one now, and this is still good. I'm still riding it. You know, maybe for that hot weather, get a white one, and that way you can kind of, you know, not cook under the hot lid temperature, I guess, so to speak. You know, some people love white, some people like black, some like all the different colors of the rainbow. For me, black's always been good because it's kind of just hides all this sweat and crap that we're looking at right now. So there you go. I think I'm going to leave you on that. I don't think I have a whole lot more to really talk about. So I talked about, obviously, the wrap around the comfort of that strap, how it drops, the reflective nature, how aero it is, which basically everyone's claiming their helmet is all aero and whatnot. But for me, it's definitely aero and it works, but it's also very light, very, very light, and also very breathable, which is the main thing. And it's breathable in the right ways so that the internal padding actually kind of wicks moisture, which is the key to me. And then price-wise, it's an expensive helmet, but in this world, I feel like you absolutely get what you pay for. And you know what? You only have one brain, so you know, at least protect what you can. What's left of it anyway. We're in this sport. We're spending, you know, 10 grand, 20 grand on a bike and kit and all this stuff. So I don't know what's left of my brain, but let's maintain what is still working, so we don't buy another bike. All right, guys, leave you there. Appreciate you stopping by, checking out my long-term review of the Kask Protone Icon. If you have any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And until next time, we'll see you. Peace.